Okay, Fight Club, limited opportunity. It'll disappear if I don't seize it. You've heard about a pop-up fighting ring around here. Could be a good place to hone your skills. There is also a beach party. There's a party at the beach. You love parties. You should go. And then Tay is the mysterious meeting, and party store is all the way down here. Talk to the proprietor about the social reserve. I have 185. I'm probably going to go to the party store, but I'm going to go to the beach party first. You find a small group of disheveled people sitting around some rocks. This looks like a fun party. Hey, man! Are you here to lick the goo? Excuse me? The goo! Ever since the beaching, it's been washing up on those rocks. And you licked it? Yeah! But you have to pick a color first. Well, that's interesting. I'm not quite sold yet. What does the chartreuse do? That's the color of words. Rich words. Powerful words. I see. Have you tried the toe? That one's a real trip. It makes you forget your violent impulses. Do you have a lot of violent impulses? Not anymore. Okay. What happens with mauve? Oh. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Why not? Just take my word for it. Don't pick mauve. What happens if you look all the colors? You can't do that. Why not? Because that would be greedy. Chartreuse. Ooh, chartreuse. That's my favorite color. Enjoy. You find an undisturbed patch of chartreuse ichor and have a taste. It's not half bad. Hey, upgrade a card in the negotiation deck. Love it. We should choose something that is going to take a long time to upgrade and is not yet upgraded in any way. I think that's going to be Turnabout down here, right? Pale Turnabout makes it free. I like that. Boosted Turnabout, destroy a friendly argument. It's maximum resolve +2 to all friendly arguments. I mean, that's more resolve gain. I like resolve gain. Pardon me, I've been lost in thought. +2 to all friendly arguments. It's pretty compelling. Cards that expend can only be played once a conversation. They're hard to upgrade. That's true, but I also prioritize them, and the cards that expend there, I had a lot of experience in. That is true. I do have decent draw in the deck with the 2 renown cards I'm going to be leaving in here, so Pale Turnabout becomes a little bit better as a result of those. Sure. I like it. The other one can get boosted. That's fine. That was alright. Tell your friends. Alright, let's go down to the party store. We might be able to get an animal. You enter the party store, which, unsurprisingly, looks like it sells party supplies. The proprietor doesn't look too impressed with you, but he's likely used to a finer sort of clientele in the foam. Can I, help you? I'm afraid we're not hiring party clowns today. I heard you maybe had a better selection than your window that's on. That true? We have the finest selection in the foam. Finer than some can afford, I might add. You might also add a bit more respect, but that's just a suggestion. Sweet Marie sent me. Told me you'd settle up by letting me see the wares? Sweet Marie isn't the sort to give favors so freely. How do I know you're being truthful? I'm gonna convince him I'm cool. Sweet and me go way back. Tail to tadpole. Alright. This one's easy. Just defend. And yeah, the core argument is whenever an argument is created, deal 1 damage to a random target. Neat. Brag. We're getting close to the negotiation flourish being available. At the start of your turn, double catch penny. When destroyed, lose 1 shield per stack. Ooh, I don't want to do that. I mean, ad hominem at the end of my turn is going to give me this recomposure, and I kind of need that right now, so happy to get that out there. And then I kind of want to level up nepotism more than I want to level up anything else. Gain an influence, lose an influence. I mean, like, I gain the influence that deals damage as well from the core argument. Strongclaw, thank you very much for the tier 1 subscription for the 4th month. It says stoked for new Griftlands. Couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. Interesting. Self-promotion is all... Oh, okay. Got it. It's also going to be an argument, so I have the ability to remove that to keep the influence. Not that I really care about that. That's diplomacy cards dealing extra damage, and that's not my jam. Whoa. Idea Aesthesia FPS. Thank you very much for the raid. We get a exclamation mark raid ideas. Idea Aesthesia FPS in chat, please. Recently playing Overwatch Origins Edition. It's been a while since I played Overwatch. How's the scene at the moment? If you have to run off, that's completely fine as well. Thank you for the raid. I can go for a single Bewilder to keep myself safe here. Literally just throw one of those on the catch penny. Catch a penny, leave a penny. Then throw out the quip and then all out and then just play cards. Oh, we missed out on nepotism. That's not good. That's not how we want to do that. Whoo, there's the flourish. There we go. We concede. At the end of your turn, all other cards in your hand lose 4 EXP. Yikes. Don't love that. What did that bounty do? Catch penny, ad hominem, catch penny, quip. I don't know which one you're talking about. Yikes. Oh, it's probably the Renown blew up and I took damage to that. I'm gonna Pale Turnabout to keep myself safe here. Also gives me the ability to start using the Bewilders again. And in fact, we'll throw those out. Bewilder levels up, all out, and then a Bravado. Should I just click the Flourish? No, I want to do that at the start of a fight that seems like it might be a bit rough, surely. Okay, I can still get experience from this fight. Okay, we got Turnabout. That's perfect. Where's my Defenseless? Defenseless is down here. Pop the Fair Play on that one. And then Standing for even more defense, I think. Love it. Why would you use Flourish on a fight that you have in the bag? Because I don't know what it is yet. Never played it before. Hey, BD. Good to see you. I don't want to lose all of my money here if I can avoid it. I can go, like... Bewilder, Nepotism gives me self-promotion. I use self-promotion. I Pale Turnabout the self-promotion debuff. That's actually not enough to defend me. Should have just done it with the all-out one. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Oh my god, I'm not even going to get the kill. Oh my god. My 8 shills. Never mind. Never mind, it worked out. Oh, that's another all out. What? Yes. Okay, I need a lot of draw. I think this is what I'm gonna do. I think I'm going all out. I'm going removal of the all out defenselessness buffs, and then I'm gonna play a Miracle Smith. First time I've seen the card set, and I'm gonna do it. Watch this space. Bewilder, 3 Composure and 1 Renown, 2 Composure War, friendly arguments. I need a little bit more Renown gain in the deck at the moment. And draw definitely as well. Soon as I heard my buddy was in trouble. You bet I came to the phone. Just to see him through. He figures I've dusted my knuckles enough helping him out, and time we upgrade the hardware. So what do you say? You gonna cooperate? Not like Marif to let his plights known to anyone. So I suppose that's legitimate. I'll show you what we have for our more discriminating customers. But for obvious reasons, it's a little easier to show the best stock after dark, so you'll want to check back often to see what we have. What, really? Life's too short to spend it shopping. I dare say it'll be shorter still if you don't keep an edge. Fair enough. Alright, Proprietor Steven, as well as Plock of the Swab. Alright, you can be selling his animals. I've been told the real party's going on back here. Indeed. This is the place for parties. Well, it doesn't look like much. It's just 2 of you and some dusty old scales. I can assure you, we know how to party. Those crates full of power. See what Steven has for sale. Negotiation card spends 4 renounce to gain 2 influence. Expend a card in your hand. All the cards in your hand gain +2 damage until played. Forgo. Whenever you gain renown, reduce the cost of this card by 1. Nibots. Probably not what I want to go for, but Nibots. If your target has trauma, this deals double damage. Gain defense equal to the damage dealt by your next attack. And ability, at the end of your turn, gain 3 defense. I love something like a protected procedure. Ambush, have it in the top of the deck. 2 cost it? I mean, look, I would be all about that life. But it's too expensive. I think I've had enough partying for now. The party will be waiting for you when you get back. You're surprised to see a Spark Baron in the foam, but you suppose enough has changed since you left. A Baron, huh? Did you find it on your way into the upper crust? Money opens doors. Yeah, that's not it, right? Money opens doors, and the Spark Barons increasingly have more to offer. Well, let's see it then. Ooh, okay. Can we get an early graph? That's really good. Need to get the last word in. A Distressor is... All resolve loss is... Wait, hang on. Vulnerability is twice as effective for and against you. Can't do that. Whenever you play 4 diplomacy cards in a row, apply 1 composure war friendly arguments. The start of negotiation, choose a card in your hand and duplicate it. Memorization implant is really good, especially if you have an ambush card. That's particularly good. I'll look at the battle graphs, but I'm probably not going to use one of those. Your allies receive +2 power when they join you in battle. Whenever you trigger a card's threshold, gain 2 adrenaline. Well, threshold activates an additional effective damage rolls above the threshold number. Adrenaline, attack damage is increased by 2. At the end of your turn, remove all adrenaline. Got it, right. Wretched Jar, whenever you draw 6 or more cards in a single turn, play a random card in your hand with a random target. Nice. Well, I don't think I'm even doing anything here, unfortunately. I guess it's just good that I came here and made friends. So, what's the deal with the automat? His name is Steven. Okay. What's the deal with Steven? He's a hard worker. He takes the whole party motif a little too literally, perhaps. And he sure does move that product. Alright, guess it's time to attend the mysterious meeting. You've been out of the phone long enough to dilute your recollection, but it's not long before you see a familiar face. If memory serves, it's one of the many hangers-on in your parents' social orbit. But there was also a rumor, wasn't there? Some sort of falling out? Hello! Oh, Smith, isn't it? My condolences for what happened to your parents. You'll be the first to say so. So, speaking of my parents, you ever settle up with them? You know, after the, whatever it was? Settle up? You mean the... Well, we had an understanding. I'd stay out of their way and they'd... You know, I'm actually late for a meeting. I should really run. Wonderful to see you, of course. You smell an opportunity. It's not just the off-brand perfume she's wearing. Play upon her sympathies to receive 60 shills. I'm not going to blackmail, right? Because, yeah, that's something I want right there. That's another negotiations doing well. Yeah, I'm just going to play on your sympathies and get an extra resolve out here. Of course, I was the black sheep of the family. And they never really treated either of us all that great, did they? Add a kickback card to the draw pile at the end of Alan's turn. I think I'm going to try and save this for the fight that we're about to go into past this point, so it's going to be holding on for a little bit longer still. That's not enough renown. Guess that's the best I can do. I'll only take 1 damage here. There's that kickback. All right. That all out is not leveled up at all. How'd that happen? Okay. Apply composure, draw a card. Apply composure, draw a card. Gain renown, draw a card. I mean, I want to gain the renown, draw a card, and then honestly, it's probably just that, the ad hominem for defense, and then the normal bewilder. Alright, the one they've just set up there, I think, is a bounty. Tribute. When destroyed, Smith gains draw 1 extra card at the start of your turn. Great. Love it. Let's gain the composure first before I go all out. With some nepotism. I mean, I guess I just go clout and do damage. And I'm not willing to lose any more of the money here if I can avoid it. Ooh. Let me take the headphones off for a little bit here because, ow, my ears. So it's just a little bit sweaty. I'm going to turn the air conditioner in the background on a little bit as well. I hope it doesn't come through too much. All out for even more defensiveness. And then pale turnaround on the defensiveness stack of that. Seems good to me. Throw out Visionary Bewilder. All out Bully. It's all good. Catch around, VC. Thank you for tuning in. I do apologize a little bit, by the way, that the stream as I'm going through this game is a little less interactive than I often am with chat. Obviously, there's a lot to focus on, but at the same time, I'm trying to get to a position where the stream content that ends up on YouTube is kind of closer to the Let's Play content. That's something I'm considering doing over the course of this year, so there's a little bit of a test in that direction. There's another all out. I just need more draw, though. Gain 1, reduce 3 random cards. Okay, 2 boosted all outs. I'm not going to need another all out past that point. This is 10 shields. The Wonderbot play, a little bit more like Wonder. Like, I'll definitely have series that are recorded for YouTube exclusively, and that's I imagine, always going to be the case, right? Streaming is a it's a social avenue, and it can overwhelm me at times. So it's not something I would want to focus entirely on, but definitely something I want to explore balancing out a little bit more, you know? Yeah, I'm going to turn that down. All out goes boosted. Bully goes... I'm just going to go lucid. It's fine. By the time I eventually set stuff up, I should be okay. That is to say, all my powers and stuff. Folks like us gotta stick together. You know, what with the state of things being so... upheavally? For what it's worth, I'm willing to let bygones be bygones. There's no bad blood between you and me, as far as I figure. That's kind, Smith. Suspiciously so, seeing as it's the foam. But in honor of those words, here. It's not much, but hopefully you'll see you to better days. All right. It's not much, but I'll take it. Thanks for the boost, pal. Will there be a break in the ladder streak next week again? There is not a planned break in the ladder streak at all. Maybe play around with adding some interactivity tags to the stream. You might benefit from indicating how chatty you plan to be. That might be relevant. I might look into that. It's something that's going to be developing over the course of you know, trying this out a little bit more with the more common streams that are going to be coming up soon, or coming up soon, or beginning now, I guess. You figured you found the right place when you see the Luminari. You always did have a knack for escalating the drama. Huh? You're the one asking for me at the hideaway? I am. Though, from what I hear, it won't be too long before you're often asked for. Uh-huh. I figure you got about 5 minutes before the intrigue wears off and I get bored. So, what do you want? I reckon I'm about 10 years later, my culters. But you'd have better luck wringing brine from a stone. Luminari aren't tax collectors. My name is Teotaro, and I'm here to propose a partnership. Look, bud, I'm flattered and all, but I get that I'm a real catch. But I'm not the marrying type, you know? And I suppose you never will be, now that you've been disowned. No title, no inheritance. A broodling flung from the reef. Oh. Never been nagged before. That's bad, actually. I meant a business arrangement, Banquad. One that sees you restored to your former glory. That sounds pretty underhanded for a Luminari. Naturally, I got questions. Naturally. What would a Luminari need with someone like me? Ain't it? Ain't you got the license to do whatever it is the cult needs you to be doing? Luminari are the right hand of the cult, it's true. But occasionally, we're also the left. The beaching has introduced the cult to interesting times. There's blood in the water, and the sharks are making their move. There's corruption in the cult. Well, duh. And I'm seeking to purge it. Covertly. I need someone who can act as my agent. Someone no one would believe is an agent of the cult. Ah, the silt settles. So, that bloated biomass on the beach, the one that killed my folks? A message from Hesh, no doubt. The creature's veins run rich with lumen. But what the message means is stirred a dangerous current in the cult's ranks. If we don't act, the current becomes a vortex, and vortices tend to drag everything down. You don't really think my parents were chosen, do you? Sure, they were Hessians, but only because the neighbors were. I'm not sure what to believe. Until Hesh's intentions are known, I can only go where the waters send me. So, doing this will get me back my inheritance? That I can't guarantee. But I do know whatever happened to you is masterminded by Vix Marley. Uproot Vix Marley. And it's fertile soil underneath. I get it. Seems like we're in business, Luminari. I was confident that would be the case. The task I have for you is about bureaucracy, I'm afraid. The Admiralty in New Deltry has sent a messenger requesting backup. Seems the criminal elements in Murder Bay are getting out of hand. However, with the Great Beaching... Aha! My cult doesn't have any Admiralty to spare. Is that it? It isn't the cult's decision, of course. The Admiralty is autonomous. But I'd like you to intercept the message before it reaches Admiralty Command. The courier is a Jake, of course, and this buys us time. They picked the wrong Jake, though. Topo hit the Oshnu track as soon as she arrived in town. Go get the missive from Topo and take it to Goad for alterations. But leave Topo alive. You'll need her to deliver the altered request. Shoot the messenger. Teotaro needs you to interfere with the diplomatic process. I only have 7 resolve at the moment. We're getting close to problem time. It's almost problem o'clock. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He speaks with a Deltrian accent, implying he was born on the mainland. What do you want? Aim to help me. What? You got like bad. I mean, I do want you to like me. I don't want you to help me. Rudana. What Rudana is sacrificing scruples he's made up for in passive aggression. The Admiralty has eyes on all. Nobody in Haveria has ever heard of a smuggler with a heart of gold, and nobody in Haveria has ever heard of Topo. It's unlikely the two are related. I'd ask what you're up to lurking through the feud at night, but then you might ask me the same. You're Topo, right? Who's asking? I have a package? You have a package intended for the local admiralty? I need to borrow for a bit. How do you know that? I'll have you know I'm duty bound to deliver this message unadulterated. What's it like being a messenger? Pays alright. You get to see a lot of different places. It's not bad, all things considered. So, if you're a duty-bound messenger, why are you here and not, you know, delivering the message? I like gambling. Look, I don't want to interfere with your delivery. I just want to borrow the message while you're here watching the snails. Don't listen to him. Heckler increases his Topo's damage by 1. Whew. At least we have the ability to defend ourselves here effectively. Go for the elusive bully. I think I'm going to over-defend. Actually, you know what? I probably should have used the negotiation flourish at the very start there. And in fact, I probably will use it now. Claim to fame. Gain 8 renown. When the flourish counter is full, you'll be able to trigger one of Flourishes below. Accumulated flourish persists between negotiations. Look to the flourish vendor to unlock new flourishes. Got it. Unfortunately, I can't see what the enemy is attacking right now. That's a bit rough for me. Ad hominem will defend me at the absolute least. I could also probably try and quip and then turn about there. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Name drop gets its final upgrade here. We can also bewilder. So it's going to be definitely the 2 of them. Ooh, standing is available and useful. Nice. Honestly, let's level up bewilder as well. Good to me. Ploy, at the end of the turn, double the damage this argument deals. Targets opponent argument each turn for 2/2 damage. It's fine. Honestly, I'm probably just going to finish the fight right now, but I want to get as much experience as I possibly can beforehand, so try not to create any new stacks if I can avoid it. Well, actually, I can probably... I can stall this out for an extra turn. Do I need to, though? Hey, Woodsy. How's it going, bud? What? There we go. Finally have a good opportunity to press the exclamation mark Woodsy button. The Jewish monk says, I want to thank you for being so open about your sexuality and that you have a male partner. I can't come out to my family out of fear of being shunned more than I already have. I'm loving the Downfall series as well as the Parkitect. I only recently found your channel and still catching up. Currently working on the Vanilla Slay the Spy series. Keep doing you. Much appreciated, Jewish monk. I'm sorry to hear that you're in that situation, but glad to be kind of an avatar of healthy relationships that can exist after that stage of life. Thanks, my dude. How goes Griftlands? Very, very well. God, I love this game. I'm just so glad that I found the right opportunity to get back into it. Kill him. Oh! Actually, never mind. We'd still kill him. Yeah, because the auto attack. All right. Silly, thank you very much for giving a tier 1 sub to Woodsy. Woodsy! Enjoy your emotes in chat, and welcome back to the Republic. All right. You got the milestone number out of Silly as well, the 503rd gift sub. That's the big one. The biggest one since the 502nd. Choose the negotiation cards for the upgrades. I think we'll go for the negotiation spots first. So I was planning on going for like an extra quip, but ad hominem. Just use that to get a lot of composure on my main arguments. So like, my deck gains renown, the renown gives me defense, and then I spend the rest of my time just bopping, I guess? That said, Quip is a hostility card that is going to be a significant amount of damage for us over the course of this. Hey, Dane, good to see you too. I still have, unfortunately, not updated the Dane command that still calls you the newest member of the Wholesomeverse, so I do need to update that after the stream, but there's the exclamation mark Dane in chat. What does Quip do when it's upgraded? Pale, cost 0. I don't need him to cost 0. I already make things in the deck cost 0. And then Enduring... Enduring means it doesn't expend. Okay, so I actually only need one of these in the deck, and one of these in the deck, and I make it Enduring? See, the thing is, it feels like I have two different ways right now of providing myself all the defense that I need. I either get it through the ad hominem, or I go all out and then I use the pale turnabouts to remove the debuff from all out, and then I defend myself that way. That said, later on we're going to run into things that are, 10 damage at the same period of time, and how we're really going to handle those. Hope you're well. Going to lurk while I drive home. You're more than welcome to. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, that's... Well, I mean, standing is another way in this deck. Do we only have one copy? Yeah, we only have one copy of that, of gaining extra defense out of the ordinary. I'm probably not going to want to lower its threshold. I'll probably increase the amount it does because I can hit Renown 4 relatively simply. Remove the brags, keep the name drop. We're going to want to float Renown at all times. Okay. I think that means quit. Right, because this is going to spend 2 renown at the end of every single turn, and I haven't got enough renown gain to actually feed it yet. Definitely don't want to destroy that. That's like, these are still important to me. Take the Stone Bewilder. Apply full composure to the renown that I summon? Why would I want to do that? Apply composure equal to its maximum resolve to all friendly arguments, so it doesn't affect that. It's gonna go prestigious, I guess, for the extra renown. It applies defense to the renown. Oh, I guess, yeah. Okay, so if I already had a renown argument out, it would be a way of defending the renown argument. That would make sense, right? Because if it's the one that summons the renown argument, the enemy's probably not attacking it. That's what I was worried about. Okay, so I had it. Yeah, cool. If it's stacking on it. Okay, I'll let you hold on to the message for me. I don't want to know what it is we're doing with it. If I don't know it, ain't technically lying. Oh, Taro sent me? I need you to doctor this letter. Think you can do that? Let me see. Admiralty Station. Standard requisition. A rather chaotic hand. And somewhat unprofessional cadence. Unusual for the Admiralty. So, you can do it? Of course I can. What do you want to say? I don't know. Never been much good at writing letters on the Taro themselves. And I suppose all that matters is it's just not the original. Here, I'll cut out the pertinent info. You can just fill in the blanks. Alright, here's the introduction. Dear Commander Spots, I hope this message finds its way to you without interference. Although at the moment I'll say thank you, sleep well, Woodsy. Thanks for tuning in. Also, because I accidentally missed it at the time, Silly, thank you very much for gifting a tier 1 sub to Woodsy. I think I did say that at the time, but I didn't say Maxwell. Thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to a Jewish monk. And Silly for gifting a tier 1 sub to BDWSSBB. Jeremy in chat, and welcome back to the Republic, y'all. Or to the Republic for the, for a Jewish monk. I hope this message finds your butt, your desk, you well. Well, I mean, we don't want them to know that it's been altered. So I'm gonna play this sly a little bit here. I hope this message finds you well. Very polite. It's not at all like the Admiralty. The letter continues. With the upcoming auction, the security situation in Murder Bay is tenuous at best. Under control. To the point. That'll probably pass muster. And now the ending. Please send your reserve troops immediately before things get worse. A shipment of lemon. They might even send that too. So here's what we wrote. Dear Commander Spots, I hope this message finds you well. With the upcoming auction, the security situation in Murder Bay is under control. Please send the shipment of lumen immediately before things get any worse. Signed, Lieutenant Ulu Uwano of New Deltry. Oh, I know that family. Pretty sure I used to beat up the younger brother. Anyway, that sounds great to me. If you say so. Goad hands you the forged document. It'd be a lot easier to convince Spots to take the message if it's coming from Topo, but I'm going to just give it to Topo myself, I think. We're doing fine. Please send resources. Yes, there's nothing conflicting in that message whatsoever, of course. You find Topo wrapped around a bottle at Maurice. I have your message. Great. I was beginning to worry. Hey, the seal is off a bit. Was like that when I got it? Right, well, I can fix that. Topo fixes the seal with a message, on the message with a special tool. I'll never trust the seal again. You don't need the half of it. Well, I'm off. Topo's about to leave when a burly spree stops her in the tracks. Hold it right there, Jake. Wait, yeah? We've been following you since you left Murder Bay. That message is going to make our lives harder. I'm here to collect it. You'll have to speak to my associate. Huh? Hand over the message or someone's getting hurt. Okay, this is where we can fight. Put him up! Okay, Smith battle tutorial. Yeah, apparently I'm gonna need a quick tutorial here. Smith's Moxie. Interesting. Smith's Moxie. Whenever Smith takes damage on his turn, his Moxie increases by a random amount between 1 and 2. At the end of his turn, Smith will heal equal to the amount of Moxie he has. After healing, his Moxie is halved down to a minimum of 1. Smith's drinking. Smith can drink various things during combat that have different effects, but also add empty bottles to a discard. Empty bottles can be used, played to draw new cards, or used by other cards for powerful effects. I should probably throw a trauma at them on turn 1. You're going to be doing some tech stuff. Gains 3 power when below 27 health. The first time tick takes damage in a turn, they gain 2 defense as a species boon. It's going to take 33 to start scaring them off with a panic. And Tobo looks like they're defending me this turn. Yay! Rap, have you ever heard of Skull? You mean the party board game Skull? Damn! Doing it like Mjolnir. I see, I see. Then bash bash. Nice. New roguelike game? I don't have an email about it, but I can very quickly. It is Skull the Heroes. Oh yeah. I think Wander and Rito were talking about this recently. Interesting. I'll look at it more later. I think I'm just going to double toughen up and use a Smith's Flask here. Expend up to 2 empty bottles from your deck. Deals 3 damage per bottle. Expend an empty bottle. Apply and impair. Attack damage by this target is reduced by 33% at the start of your turn. Reduce impair by 1. Yeah. Expend a empty bottle and apply 2 trauma. Sure. Let's just keep on the trauma train. Get traumatized. I think I can take them down here. Well, I guess it depends on the defense we get. So we Smith's Arsenal. We Hammer Throw, getting another trauma on the enemy. Right, taking them to 9. Bash takes them to 10. They're now traumatized. Next attack deals double damage. Yeah, between that and what Smuggler Topo is going to do, the enemy is going to be conceding at the end of the turn. There we go. I'm afraid we do not accept surrenders. Got 4 resolve back out of it. Nice. Apply 1 wound. 50% chance to destroy the card. Alleviate 5. Recover health up to the amount you have lost this turn. Okay, so if I want to protect myself after having used self-damage, that'll help. How long has Rhapsody been playing Griftlands? As in today? How long have I been playing for? Oh, apparently I dropped some frames at some point. I imagine that's when I was downloading the game. About 2 hours. Maybe 1.5. It's not isolated though, which means people can hate you. Yeah, that's totally fine. And if they hate me, I'll kill them too. And I'll try and provoke them so that it's self-defense. Okay. Gain defense equal to your recoverable health. Recoverable health, owner can only alleviate this much health. This is increased by the amount of damage taken on your turn. Okay, so a lot of this is based around specifically taking damage yourself. Drink 3, add an empty bottle to your discard pile. I imagine drink 3 means like 3 bottles go to my discard pile, right? Interesting. This one's, you know, uncommon, so I'm kind of just leaning that way a little bit. I haven't really changed the deck in any significant fashion, so maybe I do go into self-damage and such. You're starting to get a reputation for violence. While this is in hand, hostility cards deal 1 bonus damage, and diplomacy cards deal 1 less damage. However, unfortunately, it is a card that I'm still just not going to want to have, because it's in between me and the rest of my good cards. That was hairy. You're gonna help me actually deliver this, right? There may be more of them? Of course. Lead the way. What is this lumen wine? Drink and heal 7 health. Yeah, I'm not really a fighter, so I don't think that's necessary for me. Hey, Rug. I don't really want to fix up my relationship with you. Trina's fiery temper is matched only with the explosive mixture she enjoys dabbling with. Evening, Grifter. I don't know her bonus either way here, unfortunately. That said, I don't think it's... Is it time for me to get drunk? It's 10 resolve. Cheers, Trina. You order drinks for you both? Trina greedily accepts. Ha! You're not a total piece of dreck after all. Gain 10 resolve, slurred in speech, and tipsy. Give 100 chills to my friend, and get Dozebug. Whenever you sleep, increase your max health by 5. I mean, if I'm ever gonna get this, now's the time, right? That best friend. You're right, you know that? Give him big gifts. I'll be taking that. I mean, I haven't slept at all in this campaign yet, so 10 max HP.